Hello guys, how you doing? So, I'm going to watch episode 425 of One Piece today, and it was really nice to see Buggy and Luffy helping each other out, even though Buggy was more worried about getting that armlet, so he was already thinking about abandoning Luffy after he finally got it, but Karma hit him pretty hard, so he ended up falling in that hole as well. So that was really funny, and I really want to discover more about this armlet because apparently that's something he was looking for a really long time. Like I remember those moments, like they even showed some of those scenes during this previous episode, and when he was in that tunnel, and like those guys were like wondering if they were like working there and stuff, and they were like pretending to be workers. That's something I remember watching before. So there was some specific episodes with Buggy and with Ace. That's when I saw them together for the first time, and it was a real long time ago. So I don't even remember how long ago it was, but. Easily like 100 or 200 episodes ago. It was really long ago, maybe after they left Alabasta or something. But yeah, it's something that I really want to know more about, like this treasure. I don't know if it's like special to Buggy because like there's probably a lot of treasures around this world, but he was really interested on this one. So hopefully there will be more information about this later on. But of course, right now they have like more important things to deal with. So this place is really no joke. Like they're going deeper, and with that, they're going to face even bigger problems. They're apparently going to have to deal with these wild beasts right now. And it seems that Mr. Tree is actually at this floor. So I don't know if maybe they will help him not help him escape, but I don't know if somehow Mr. Tree is actually going to help them out. So for that weapon, you would have to leave the cell, of course. But that goes back to what I was thinking before, that maybe they would open some of these cells to make the prisoners create a big mess at this place, and with that, it would be really hard for the guards to control everyone. But yeah, I don't know how things are going to happen. This is just an idea I have, and don't know if it's actually going to happen or not. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm really curious to find out about it during these next episodes. So, with this, really hope you guys are ready, and let's start it. Yeah, let's call it help. More like forced help. That Blue Gory. I already like him. That was something really cool he did. Thankfully, he did that to Buggy. Like, you won't feel anything. Of course, that would kill someone normal. Not Buggy. Oh, damn. Yeah, like the name implies, there's wild beasts, so this place is going to be wild. Seconds away. Sure, you can put it in seconds, but it's going to be a lot of them. But this is just so much fun to watch Buggy with Luffy. I love how he's like holding his head and the body just comes afterwards. Now he's back. This guy. I just love how he reacts to these moments. Wait, like an hypo. Really tiny. Maybe the mother is like coming. Oh no. Holy! Never mind that. And not just fast, he's really strong. Look at that. There's probably more. Holy, that bite! Really? Hey, that's one way to do it. That was really clever. Only possible thanks to his power. Oh. Now they see them. They still don't see his face, so they still don't know it's Luffy. But they know there's another one. Which is good. At least they don't recognize Luffy. If they did, that would be a pretty big deal. Is that like a bat? Or not? What are those called? Mantis. I mean, it won't work on Buggy. Luffy needs to be careful. It's always like this. Damn. Really? Just like that. One problem solved. That was just a bit lucky. Just wait until the big ones show up. What was that? Oh, it's that one. He appeared. Oh, did they see Luffy clearly? Was this the one who showed up before? At the end of the previous episode? There was a really big one. Basilisk. They come from chickens. Buggy's power is so hilarious. Oh, he's going to see the third gear. He's going to use it, right? Oh, damn! Oh no, now they know it's Luffy. Damn. That's going to... And he's actually there. Right next to them. Damn, now they know it's Luffy. This is level 4. They're stopping. Wait. Oh. 10 hours every day. He needs 8 hours, so there's 6 hours left. What the? This guy spends 10 hours in the bathroom. That was nice timing. Oh. That explains it. So what, he just poisons his own food, like, without wanting it, and then has, like, digestive problems? What the? That's really unfortunate. I wanted to make a joke, but I mean, I feel bad for his butthole. Poison soup. Oh, so it's actually like that. It's actually because he wants. This is level 4 and Ace is here. Maybe they went past it and this is level 5. Because they were talking about level 4. Okay, it's not good to be around this guy. Just like that. Of course. You can't complain, it already happened to you, so... Even the... even the transponder snail. And the mask. And this guy is really dangerous. Damn, Luffy making history. Yeah, they're probably going to wonder about how he got in. Oh my god. That was nice. Her power is really something. They just do whatever she wants. Yeah, it would be dangerous if they started thinking about how he got here. Even have the paper there, of course. It just smashed the whole place. And Buggy's going to be like, what? Yeah, no, it's really tiny. I always forget about that detail. I love this. Oh, he's back. God of Salvation. Are they going to see Mr. Tree? Sure. Izzo, is it going to happen? There is. This guy. Just like that. Hmm. He's also going to gain some allies, I guess. Not gain some allies, but they will know it was thanks to Buggy. Yeah, this. There's going to be this scene now. Yeah, now this is actually happening. What I was wondering about before. Yeah, that's one way to do it. Like, now they will have to worry about all these prisoners as well. Sure, like you're still not like getting out of this place. Most likely. And they're literally going to be like bait. Hopefully, they won't die. That's something he's pretty good at. They're coming his way. They're all together. They don't want any of that. They're safer there. Oh my god. Oh, oh, Mr. Tree is going to stay with them. So yeah, this solves the what I was thinking about before. If E was going to join them somehow, he's enabled it to happen. He doesn't remember him. It's easy to remember him because of that. It was really dangerous. I still remember these moments. Really close for them. In that island, when they met the giants, before they reached Alabasta. And they just eat him. Yeah, this. It's a hunch. That's what he said, right? Or instinct. Yeah, now he's there as well with them. Oh no! They're going to learn about Luffy right away. They don't know. They don't know he's Ace's brother. I guess they don't. Damn. This could be a first. Oh, there's one! 20 years ago! Was it? Shiki the Golden Lion! Okay, then who's this guy? He was the only one who was able to run away from that place 20 years ago. That's quite something. I was just saying that this would be a first if Ace and Luffy and Buggy and like who knows who else would like get away from this place. That would be something totally new, but apparently not. So this actually happened 20 years ago, and maybe this is not known to most people. Maybe only Sengoku and some like some others know about it, but it's not public or anything. But yeah, it's still something that will probably be mentioned later on. Like this guy called Shiki. I like this is the first time I've heard of him, so really curious to like. I don't know if they're going to explain how he broke out of that place. It's something that I'm really curious about right now. But yeah, right now there's this situation with Luffy and the Buggy, of course, and now they know that Luffy is actually there. Like they already knew there was another one with Buggy. Now they know who it really is. And it seems that Mr. Tree is going to join them. So I was wondering if that would be possible because they were inside of the cells. So the only way for that to happen was for Mr. Tree to be out, like somehow. And yeah, this enabled that to happen. Like Buggy just gave the keys to all of these guys and made them free. But the thing is that they don't want to face that thing, so that the level boss or something. So yeah, they really care about their safety. Of course, they don't want any of that. They really want to be inside of their cells before or not before, like until that thing is defeated. But I don't know. That's probably not going to happen. So these guys are just going to be inside of the cells, and that's it. And yeah, they really need to like to keep moving and keep going to this level 3 and then level 4. And I'm still not too sure if Boa Hancock and the others are actually at level 4 or 5, because they were talking about how it was really odd, and then they explained that it was because of the level 4 and that whole place. And then the elevator stopped. So I don't know if that like they felt the heat from like while they were going down, but then they arrived at level 5. So that's something that will probably be more clear at some point. But yeah, we got to meet some new characters during this episode. There's that guy who ate the venom devil fruit, so that's something really dangerous. I mean, he literally breathes poison, so it's not really good for you to be around this guy. And I really wonder, I mean, to be in the bathroom for 10 hours every day, that must hurt, like down there. So I really feel bad for this guy, even though it doesn't seem to be that bothered by it, so I guess he's already used to it or something. But yeah, it's like Boa Hancock still needs to be careful about this because Luffy got in, and of course they would start thinking about how that was possible. And they would probably connect that to Boa Hancock because she just got here not long ago, and then it would be like a big coincidence to see Luffy here at the same time that she entered. So yeah, I don't know how things are going to happen, but thanks to her power, she can just distract those guys and make them think about the things she wants them to do. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what will happen next. I still don't know if Mr. Tree is actually going to tag along with them or not. But this is starting to look really interesting in a way that, I mean, Mr. Tree and Buggy were guys that got defeated by Luffy. Like, not literally, I mean, with Buggy that was the case, Luffy defeated him, but with Mr. Tree, I believe it was... who defeated Mr. Tree? I'm trying to think about it. It was him here, it was Luffy who defeated him at that island, but then he showed up in Alabasta, right? I believe it was even inside of the casino. I'm not too sure, but that was him with the key, right? That he needed for something. I can't remember how exactly it was. There was the key for their cell, I think, and he was eaten by one of those crocodiles, like literally. But then he was able to be safe inside of them, like somehow, right? So I believe it was because of his power or something. But yeah, I don't remember how exactly he got defeated. I don't remember if it was Luffy or if it was another one of them. I just know that he eventually got arrested. But yeah, what's important is that he was an enemy to Luffy before. So it's interesting to see them like having to work together right now if they want to escape. So that's quite something, and something that I never imagined that would happen. But I'm really loving all of this right now and really wonder how they're going to do things. Like, it's again not going to be easy at all, and this is only level 2, so they still need to go through a lot of dangerous stuff until they reach Ace, hopefully. And yeah, we'll see what happens afterwards. I really can't wait to see what's going to happen during these next episodes. So with this, really hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And you can also join my Discord and my Patreon if you want to get early access to my full reactions. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.